Welcome, friends. Today, we're doing another fragrance rotation video for the week ending the 19th of January, 2025. Scandalous. That is right, my friends. Once again, I have returned to you, this time with another fragrance rotation video, where I will go over the fragrances I have worn over the past week. And this week, friends, it has been fucking cold. Cold as fuck. And then it became very mild. And today it's gone back to being cold as fuck. How strange. But that is just English weather. That is just what we do, you know? So, let us see what I have been wearing. And on Monday, I started off with my favoritist fragrance, and this is Balenciaga Pour Homme. Balenciaga Pour Homme is, unsurprisingly, made by Balenciaga. For me, this is a massive patchouli fragrance. Cinnamon, oak moss, you know. More cinnamon, sandalwood, amber, vanilla. Just one of the great fragrances of all time, in my opinion. Massively underappreciated in its own lifetime. It's dead now, it's gone. It's never coming back. Certainly not in this form. You're never going to get a fragrance that smells like this, because it's so wildly out of fashion and so... It'd be so difficult to convince a company, especially like Balenciaga, to make this fragrance again. And half the ingredients are probably banned, if we're being honest. So, I intend to enjoy this fragrance. I have many backup bottles, thank God. Famously, I have many backup bottles. And I am enjoying it. And I will continue to enjoy it. So... fucking cope. Next, Tuesday. I wore something completely different. Tuesday, I wore a Hermes creation from about 2004. This is Ambre Narguilé. Ambre Narguilé is very much still available. And it is very good. It's tobacco, amber, cinnamon. It's got that apple pie thing with tobacco that people talk about. It's absolutely gorgeous. It really is a fantastic perfume and wears really well as well. You know, bit of vanilla in there too. Very distinctive, but after this was released, it was copied by many different houses and put out as like their own creation, you know. Parfum de Marly, obviously, because they copy everything. Daniel Hossier made a version of it, which is actually quite good. But I like this. I like this version. That kind of tobacco thing is very, very green and a little bit sour. A little bit sour tobacco. It's beautiful. It's an awesome fragrance. And it's still available. Go and smell it if you haven't. And if you have, go and smell it again. Okay. Continuing our ambery theme. On Wednesday, I wore Fahrenheit Absolute, or as Robes Awake once called it, the Devil's Juice. And it is very devilish and very juicy. It's absolutely awesome. It's got a lot of myrrh, a lot of frankincense, bit of leather. The violet leaf is still there. Allegedly some oud, but I'm not sure about that. Sweet, resinous, incensey, bit of leather, and that violet leaf kind of note in there to just give it the Fahrenheit DNA. This is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. And again, can't find this at a normal price at all. You know, I'm just very glad that I have it and I am able to enjoy it. And I have a backup as well. How much is left in here? How much is left in here? Ooh. There's about between 2/3 and 3/4. So that's not bad, about 70 mil, you know. Lovely fragrance. See if you can get a decant, or if you can try it, you know. Okay. Next up, Thursday. Thursday I did something fucking mental, and I wore this fragrance. I tend to wear this about once or twice a year, and this is the time I wore it. And this is Oud Satin Mood Extrait by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. Absolutely fucking mad. Rose, vanilla, maybe some kind of saffron-y type material. But I get a big rose vanilla from this. Something a little bit ambery too, but it's very loud. It's very Kurkdjian. Very pleasant, very wearable. Lots of people will like it in the modern day and age. Does it smell expensive? Yes, but not classy. It's a bit tacky, if I'm being honest. But there's a time and place for that, and I wore it the one time I'm going to wear it in about a year. I wore it on Thursday and I enjoyed it, you know. I enjoyed it. Gets on your clothes, stinks, sticks to your clothes, reeks. Very potent, very, very potent, ultra potent. Big projection, all that sort of thing. And very acceptable in when you're out and about and you're walking past people. I wouldn't like to be stuck in a room with someone wearing this, but for a brief moment, it's not bad. Although I was stuck with myself all day. Okay, Friday. I am debuting my bottle of this, the first time I have worn it, I believe. And this is Noir de Noir by Tom Ford. This is one of the original Tom Ford private blend. It was released in 2007. It is the ultimate Valentine's Day fragrance. It's chocolate and roses, you know. It's apparently got that truffle sort of note in it as well. So wildly fucking popular 10, 15 years ago, you know. This was a revelation, a big rose patchouli, chocolate kind of fragrance. Had that black truffle in there, which Tom Ford's used a lot. Had a bit of something a little bit green in there in the patchouli. Absolutely lovely. Harry Fremont and Jacques Cavalier made it. And it is gorgeous, it really is. This bottle is about, I think it's a 2015, 2016 maybe, before all of the mental reformulations started coming in at Tom Ford, when it seems they must have started to hemorrhage money, you know, because whatever is happening at Tom Ford now is unrecognizable from the brand that released this. You know, this is an absolutely amazing fragrance. And I really loved wearing it on Friday. The rose is sweet, but it's not too far. Maybe there's a bit of vanilla in there as well, but a big patchouli, chocolate, truffle kind of thing. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely amazing. Dark and sweet and sexy. Okay. Yesterday I wore something completely different from the last two fragrances, and this is Cuisinage by Dior. Big leather iris fragrance with jasmine, orange blossom, birch, syrupy orange blossom fragrance. And it dries down to that birchy iris leather thing, and it's absolutely imperious. It is a beautiful fragrance. Possibly the last great Dior, you know, released in 2014, which is 11 years ago now, which is an absolutely terrifying thing to behold. But here we are. This is amazing. I love this stuff so much. It really is good. And I've got this, and I have a backup 450. I actually got the 450 ml. And they've stopped doing those big bottles now. And the bottles are 200 and 100 ml. And they're introducing a 50 as well. So, just, we can't have anything, can we? We can't have anything nice. Not to worry. And last but not least, my scent of the day. And this is Amen Taste of Fragrance. Or sweet, pure chili. Or La Goutte de Parfum, as it is called. This is your normal Amen DNA, so it's got mint, lavender, patchouli, coffee, tonka, like that kind of weird rubber sort of thing, but to a much lesser extent. And then it's got chili, red pepper in it. And it smells incredible. I absolutely love this. It's probably my favourite flanker of the Amen line. I think I've done a review on it. Go and have a look. I can't remember off the top of my head. But of course, the performance is amazing. The smell is amazing. Mugler's a dead brand now. That stuff's absolutely shit. But still celebrate what went before. And that is it, my friends. I hope you have enjoyed my fragrance rotation, and I will see you all again soon. Bye.